From their athleticism and competitiveness, motherhood to the push for social justice and change, the women in the W never cease to amaze, and we've got you covered from courtside to the outside. This is the Hardwood 94. Let's tip off. Welcome to the Hardwood 94. I'm your host, Jackie Ray. I hope you all are having a great week and you are just as excited as I am as we head into All-Star Weekend in Las Vegas, presented by AT&T. Team captains A'ja Wilson and Breanna Stewart picked their teams over the weekend, but did they get it right? Now keep in mind, neither captain made a trade with their team, so it's probably safe to say they think they got it right. Team Wilson, aka Team Top Tier, seems to have the vibes and a few obvious picks with Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum, but Aaliyah Boston and Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner, they also fit the same vibe, so I am not surprised they landed on the top tier squad. Now, Team Stewart, aka Team A1 from day one, which by the way, I love that name, is all business with the likes of Sabrina Ionescu, Nneka Ogwumike, Satu Sabally, Brittany Griner, and the gold mama herself, Jewel Lloyd. Considering these captains, both these squads just make sense to me, but if I were A'ja, I think I might have taken Brittany Griner on my squad. There is no one better in the post than her. And if I'm Stewie, I might have snatched up Jackie Young. But hey, we'll just have to see. Either way, I am definitely excited to see these teams clash on Saturday night. But sadly, there is one All-Star that won't be joining her team on the court, as Washington Mystics star Elena Delle Donne has been sidelined for approximately 2 weeks due to a consistent ankle injury. Of course, everyone has an opinion about who should replace her, but Commissioner Kathy Engelberg has spoken, and Ryan Howard of the Atlanta Dream is taking the spot, and I think most of us are okay with this. Howard is averaging 18.7 points per game and having an incredible season. Now, coming up, I caught up with former Chicago Sky head coach James Wade before his departure to the NBA. Stay tuned. Championship coach, executive of the year, but you keep saying that this isn't a rebuild. To you, what does a rebuild mean?
I think it means when you're more patient with the team that you have and you accept some things that normally you wouldn't accept.
Yeah, this league is a sisterhood. It's way more than just a game. It's an empire. A fearless empire. More side-swiping steals, check. We got hoops, drive, and passion. Easy. More buckets, extra sauce? Order up. More dimension-defying dimes, more dancing than a Saturday night. Now this is what I call prime time. You see that?
What's up? It's your girl, Shanae Ogwumike of the Los Angeles Sparks, and you're checking out Hardwood 94.
Welcome back to the Hardwood 94. We are your go-to for getting to know your favorite players and coaches, no matter who they are. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, in a very shocking turn of events, Chicago Sky head coach and general manager James Wade departed from the team faster than Bernie Madoff on the run from the feds. Wade decided to continue his coaching career in the NBA as an assistant with the Toronto Raptors. Before he left, I caught up with Coach Wade under some very tough circumstances. And when I tell you, this conversation had me sweating like T.D. Jakes opening up another franchise church in a velour suit. Y'all just take a look. Championship coach, executive of the year, but you keep saying that this isn't a rebuild. To you, what does a rebuild mean?
I think it means when you're more patient with the team that you have and you accept some things that normally you wouldn't accept. So, yeah, that's not really my style.
So why are you not willing to accept that moment where they need to kind of regain their footing and who they are as a team?
Because we're so, and I'm not going to wait around and just allow us to be something that we're not.
And do they pick up that energy from you, and how do they respond to that?
I think we just, find players that already have that energy, and I just try to match it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you look back on your legacy specifically, what stands out to you the most?
I don't know. I mean, as a person, probably my son. That's it. This basketball stuff is really not that important, but I think he carries my last name, and He's going to go on to be what he needs to be, and I'm going to try to support him. I think that's the most important part about me. I know I coach a game in WNBA, and I'm proud of it or whatever, but, my son is probably the most important thing when it comes to that.
So aside from your son, when you have games that frustrate you, how do you go home, detox, and put that smile back on your face?
Just go home, spend time with my family. That's it. Yeah. That's probably the best thing.
Favorite movie you're watching right now? Or favorite TV series?
Favorite TV series. Let me see. That's a good one. Chicago PD.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Season just finished.
How many seasons?
10. Yeah.
I can't catch up on that.
Yeah. Got time. Maybe another pandemic you'll be able to.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Y'all, the struggle was so real in that interview. He did not want to talk to me because he was clearly pissed off after taking another L. This is why I have said time and time again that the WNBA needs to allow the media to interview coaches and players before the game, because guess what? If the team loses, do you think they really want to talk to me and laugh it up? No, they do not, and I honestly can't blame them. In the 2024 season, the WNBA needs to strongly think about changing the rule. A happier coach or player makes for a hell of an interview, and it shines a better promo for the league. But don't worry, we still managed to get a willful participant and a happy interview for you. So let's head out to our correspondent, Nick Hamilton, and check out his exclusive conversation with LSU women's national champion, Flau'jae Johnson, on her future college plans and the Cardi B video controversy and what big names she plans on working with in the music industry. Nick?
All right, so LSU champion. Let me put some respect on your name. Flau'jae, you are an amazing basketball player, but you're also an incredible artist. You got bars. When did you realize that not only were you an incredible basketball player, but you also had bars?
Man, I always knew I was good at basketball because I always used to play with the boys. But when my artistry started really, after I was on America's Got Talent and I got the golden buzzer, and I was like, wow, like I can actually do this.
What was that like, that moment when you, Angel Reese, and the rest of the team, when you guys were counting down those seconds and getting that championship that you guys so deservingly earned amongst the controversy?
It was just an emotional time, man. It was an emotional time. I won it with my sisters, and like that just made it way better. I just knew we made history in that moment. Like it was insane. The first thing I did was when they hugged my coach.
Did you feel like things were blown out of proportion because of the situation between Angel and Caitlin and you guys' team? Or do you feel like it was kind of blown out of proportion, that a lot of people misunderstood or misread that situation?
I mean, it probably was, but it was big for women's basketball. You know, it got a lot of people engaged, a lot of people watching. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Good press, bad press is all press. You know what I mean?
There you go. You also made an interesting comment. You were talking about the Lotto and the Cardi B music video that you weren't in.
Yeah.
Obviously, schedule conflicts, but have you been able to reach out to Lotto? Were you able to resolve that situation and be able to work moving forward?
You know, man, shout out Lotto, shout out Cardi B, you know, put it on the floor, man, go get that.
What do you have next coming up? Because I know you got some songs with Lil Wayne. I know you got some other artists. Who are some of the artists that you're looking to work with?
Man, I got a song dropping with Too Rare. Me and DJ Khaled supposed to be doing something. I got something with Finesse 2 Times supposed to be on the way. So, you know, just working with a lot of artists, you know, trying to get my name out there, you know, touch a lot of different fan bases. So I'm excited about that.
Any West Coast artists that you're looking at that you may want to work with as well?
No West Coast artists right now, but I'm always down. I'm always open, man, for real. Me and Wyclef got something coming too. Shout out Wyclef, the big dog.
Ooh, that's going to be major.
Most def, the biggest.
Hey, well, thank you so much. Congratulations on being a national champion, and look forward to you repeating because we all pulling for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay, Flau'jae and Wyclef. I did not see that coming. Somebody call 9. Ooh, y'all, I'm sorry. Never mind. But you know what? Good luck to you, Angel Reese, and the rest of the LSU Lady Tigers next season. Now, we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge the passing of a legend. The WNBA lost all-star, 2-time Olympic gold medalist Nikki McCray-Penson, who passed away at age 51. She was reportedly battling cancer. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2013. Our condolences go out to her family and friends. Nikki McCray-Penson, gone too soon at age 51. We'll be right back.
We have a problem.
The world is changing. War is coming.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Ethan, listen to me. The world's coming after you. Stay out of my way.
Welcome back to the Hardwood 94, and now it's time for the social status of the week, and this first one should have WNBA fans very excited because whether it's not allowing your body to rest or the possibility of facing unsafe situations, we've known for years that the women in the league need alternatives to playing overseas, and now they might have that thanks to New York Liberty forward Breanna Stewart and Minnesota Lynx Napheesa Collier. The two are starting a new league unrivaled with players such as Chelsea Gray and others that will have an opportunity to play right here at home. And according to Collier, the league will function in the offseason and it will have 3-on-3 style basketball as well as 1-on-1. She said via Twitter that they remain committed to the WNBA. However, there's a problem that exists with players having to choose whether to play overseas to maximize earnings in the winter or stay at home with family. We've decided to create our own solution. I gotta tell y'all, I really applaud these ladies for taking the initiative to create opportunities for their fellow ballers and becoming thriving businesswomen at the same time. And I really, really hope young women out there pay attention to the lesson in this. Sometimes, instead of asking, you have to do it yourself. So I truly applaud Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier for leading the way. Not surprised, though. The women in the W are always leading the charge in one way or another. Now, it was recently announced that the WNBA 2K24 cover will feature Liberty guard Sabrina Ionescu, which raised some eyebrows with me as well. But no one has spoke as strongly while also saying less like Las Vegas Aces Kelsey Plum, who rode hard for her teammate Asia Wilson, saying, easy decision, and so was the 2K cover. With the two teams clashing on Saturday night in Sin City, it appears Kelsey ain't ducking no smoke. Tag me in KP, because I still have issues with this cover. And that brings me to Jackie Ray, what you say? And this one is pretty easy because it's all about marketing. How many times have we talked about this? Hopefully you guys are following me on social media at Jackie Ray TV because I say this over and over again. Sometimes it's really not about the product, i.e. Crocs. Crocs are terrible shoes. I don't care if you wear them or not. They're not attractive. And we've seen those big moon boots that people are walking in, well, at least trying to walk in because you can't really walk in them. But people are wearing them because they think they're fashionable because that's what marketing is telling them to do. I recently saw a tweet that truly crushed my heart in a way. A school, which I'm not going to name because I don't want to shade people, but a school recently offered everyone who had a 3.0 or higher a chance. This is in Vegas, obviously, but they were going to give them tickets to go to the WNBA All-Star. 80% of those children turned down those tickets. That's not even a thing. That doesn't even make sense. Kids love going to these kinds of games. Kids love being in an atmospheres where they think stars are going to be there. But that's just evident that the WNBA is doing a horrible job of marketing. It's not necessarily about, oh, we need butts in the seats. You're really kind of putting the cart before the horse. If that's your mindset, you have to market the league in a way that it's viable and that people want to get involved, that people think that WNBA is the place to be. Here in LA, if you go to crypto, I can tell you what you won't know. You won't know that the Sparks play there. There's no marketing. There's no graphics. There's no Sparks logo. There's nothing. There's nothing to draw people in. I personally have 100% confidence in the league and the product. So maybe the league needs to hire me to do their marketing because somebody needs to do something. That's all I got to say about Jackie Ray, what you say. And that is our show. I'm your host, Jackie Ray. The game's over, and we'll see you next time from All-Star Weekend in hot Las Vegas on the Hardwood 94.